I think from a higher education standpoint, the single largest problem that we have is there is no set process in place. There is no clear view from an ICT rollout standpoint. ICT is looked at more as a bolt-on to what is going on in the universities. They're not looked at as a core strategy. And that's the big shift that we have to bring in. And if clearly you look at the 12th five-year plan, it is called out as one of the core, it should be heart of your decision-making process. And so ICT should become more core of the strategy and everything else. And once we get to that stage, I think the rest of it, the process and everything else will really fall into place very well. And so my biggest challenge is to, one, make sure that we're in the right place to ensure we are part of the strategy planning and not a really bolt-on problem. The second is to ensure that we have an ability to influence the processes, how you can actually scale your environment. It's a big shift. You can go from being able to educate a few 100,000 students sitting here to be able to educate thousands of students across India. So in order to scale that, in order to provide that kind of change management, managing that change is the biggest challenge within the university. I mean, we are talking about a larger problem for India, which is how do we make sure that 500 million people over the next 15 years are put to work? And that's a big problem for government of India and big problem for all of us because we are living through these problems. So, and there is no way we're going to achieve that with linear growth of growing our 34,000 colleges and making 100,000 colleges, or taking our current faculty ratio and increasing that by double the ratio. There is no way we're going to incrementally grow to that scales. The only way we can grow is by implementing ICT, by utilizing IT as a solution to take the leapfrog that is required. So there is definitely a receptiveness in that. It is also, there is acceptance at the ground level because of the generation shift from the student that is also forcing a lot of this change to happen. Everybody has to transform and the institutions have to transform along with it.